Hey everybody, it's your girl Nail. Welcome to Simply Nail's Tiny Studio. I am in the Tiny Studio today, hanging out, trying to get over this cold or this flu. I really believe that I have the flu. I'm drinking some coffee. Is this coffee? It's not coffee. I see a tea bag. It's tea. My taste has not come back yet. My Tiny Studio assistant, Miss Woo Woo, Miss Connie, made me some tea, and I believe this is some chamomile tea, and I didn't put any golden seal in it. Mm. I'm gonna have to add some golden seal to it. I think my second cup, I'll add some golden seal to it because I don't even see the golden seal, so it must be in um, my herbal medicine case. So I will get that later. But how are you doing today? I'm in the tiny studio, get ready to do whatever it is that I do here in the tiny studio. It could be I am working on my vintage coach collection, maybe rehabbing a bag, cleaning a bag, just doing some general maintenance to it. Or I could be making jewelry. I'm a jewelry designer. Or I could be crocheting because I'm a fiber artist. So I love all of those things, and I do all of those things here in the tiny studio. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. My voice is just jacked up. Just jacked up. And it's really my fault because, during the pandemic, at the height of the pandemic, I was just really very, very, I was very, what's the word that I want to use? Anyhow, my family probably has a word for it, but I was really, really strict on how we maintain things. Hand sanitizer was all over the house. Lysol disinfectant spray all over the house. Lysol disinfectant cleaner all over the house. Wipes all over. All over, literally. And I mean, for my own personal bathroom, my benefit, I had the Lysol in the brown bottle, and I was making bottles, spray bottles, with the Lysol brown bottle disinfectant liquid, and just doing it up. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the first time that I have been sick like this since 2019. And let me just say this as well. Sick like this, where I had been down for almost a week, literally. And the last time I was down like this had to be right before the pandemic. Um, and to be absolutely honest with you, I really believe that my husband and I, along with my son, I believe that we were exposed to COVID. Um, Back in early 2020, I should say late 2019, because we took a flight from Florida to Detroit, and we hadn't been off the plane for maybe 2 hours, and we were all sick. We were sick. And so my grandmother had golden seal. She had golden seal. She had echinacea and vitamin C, and I just gave that to my husband and my son, and we took that for the weekend. And by the time we got back on the plane and we're right back and arrived in Florida, we were good. We were really good, and I really do believe that we had caught COVID at that time, but we didn't know that was COVID. We had no idea. Of course, no one really knew until maybe February. Well, I should say the general public didn't know until probably February of 2020. But I was really, really strict on the family about how we conducted our business as a family during the height of COVID. And I kind of relaxed my restrictions within this, with, probably 2023, I kind of relaxed my restrictions. I wasn't so much of a stickler for when you come in the house, put use your put some hand sanitizer on, spray your shoes, spray the doors down. I didn't do any of that. And so this is why I am where I am today, because I did follow the protocols that I had established for the family. And really for myself, my husband is suffering from breast cancer. So, I should have been more hardcore with the family when it came to really sanitizing and disinfecting things. But trust me, I'm back on my game. I'm back on top of it. My voice is slowly coming back, but like I said, my sense of taste and my sense of smell is still not where it should be. So what am I going to do? I'm going to wait and hopefully they come back. I made my own Vicks Vapor Rub. Yes, I do those kind of things. But I made my own chest rub, and I know exactly when I realized I had lost my sense of taste and smell, and it was Monday. I want to say Sunday, but it was Monday night. It was early Sunday. No. It was early Monday morning, because I was still watching the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone marathon was still on, and I had decided that I was going to put some of the my own Vapor Rub concoction on my chest, and I put it on, and I didn't smell anything. And in my concoction, I have rosemary oil, I have eucalyptus, I have melaleuca or tea tree oil, and I have peppermint oils in there. And then with a touch of lavender. And lavender is for soothing and for sleeping. And so when I put that all over my neck and on my chest, I didn't smell a thing. And you already know that eucalyptus alone, you are definitely going to smell that. So eucalyptus plus tea tree or melaleuca and rosemary, and I didn't smell that. Didn't smell a thing. And of course, I panicked. I was like, oh my God, I got the COVID. I had to calm myself down and remind myself that your sense of taste and smell can go if you have the flu or just the general run-of-the-mill cold. So, child, I just be going through some changes, just serious changes. I have a little heater on right now because I've been cold. And here's the funny thing for you. I had the heater on because I've been, cold. And so my little heater has been making me warm. Of course, it's kicking out the heat. Do you know that I had the audacity, my body had the audacity to go into a, a miniature hot flash right before I came on camera? I got so hot, I started sweating. That's why I don't have on any makeup, because I don't feel, because I'm not 100%, but I started sweating. So I'm sweaty. I have my body is heated up, it's on fire, right? I'm sweating, just drenched in water and, and sweat. And I had a little heater on. So, it was a disco inferno in here. Nobody was dancing though. I was just the person that was just going up in flames. Unbelievable. But those are the things that happen when you reach a certain age of maturity, and that's just how it is. That's just how it is. So today in the tiny studio, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I have several things I would like to do that I'm not sure if I'm going to do or if I'm going to show you today. But I was able to purchase another mahogany. Well, I was able to purchase another Stewardess Coach Stewardess to add to my collection, which, as you know, that was my unicorn bag, and I was able to purchase a black one, and that is right here. So this is the black Stewardess, and I was able to get her for a really good price because, as you know, I am kind of, I don't want to say that I'm like cheap or anything when it comes to purchasing vintage bags, but I am like frugal is the word for it. I'm frugal because I believe that um, when it comes to vintage goods, I believe that there is, you know, for certain items, it's okay to price them because based on their worth. And I'm just frugal when it comes to it. Comes down to it. I just do not plan on spending $400 on a vintage anything, especially a vintage handbag. So this is the Stewardess. I was able to purchase her for I believe maybe for 125. The seller was able to work with me. I offered her um, I think she was selling it for 199, and I offered, we haggled. I start off with something, really ridiculous like $90, and then I'll go up a little bit, and I think I stopped at 115, and she was able to give me that 115 plus maybe I think it's $10 for shipping and handling, and so that's how I was able to purchase her. She's in excellent condition. When she came, she was a little dry and whatnot, and she had nicks and things on her, but I was able to, what did I do to her? What did I tell you guys I did? Oh, I gave her a bath. That's right. I gave her a bath, and after I gave her a bath and, conditioned her and all this other stuff, she turned out really well. So this is my vintage Coach Stewardess bag. She looks really great a month in. Really great. And of course, I've worn her a few times, and I really, really love her. Really, really love her a lot. So I'm going to call my studio assistant and ask her if she can hand me my other bag, because I feel kind of woozy, and she gave me some some Dayquil. Miss Woo Woo, can you come in my room for a minute, please? Thank you. She gave me some Dayquil, and in a little bit, after I finish talking to you, I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap. But hi Miss Woo Woo, can you hand me that Coach purse right there? It's the Coach Stewardess. Thank you. Oh, oops. It's stuffed. Well, it's not stuffed. It really has a lot of stuff in it. Thank you, Miss Tiny Studio Assistant. So before I got sick, this was the Stewardess that I was wearing, and this is the Coach Stewardess. This is a Coach Stewardess as well, and she is in fabulous mahogany. And I found her on the pre-loved market as well. And I was able to purchase her for, I believe it was like $125. And shipping and handling was included. So this is a great bag. And when I got her home, see, I have my mask in here. When I brought her home, well, on the internet, when I was checking her out, she had some things going on. And, as you can see, little divots, probably from when she was, possibly hanging up in someone's closet, as you can see. But, I wanted to see what it would look like when she got home. And I thought that I would have to wash her or give her a bath or something. Here she is on the inside. I have her filled with some things. And I just believe that she was in really, really good condition. Usually when you're looking for a Coach Stewardess bag, you know, it's going to cost you. I see some Stewardess bags that cost it anywhere between $400 to $900, and that's not what I was trying to do. Not me, not me. And this Stewardess bag was made in January of 1992. And that's why this Stewardess bag looks slightly different than this Stewardess bag. And I believe I don't think she has does she have a registration number? No. She is she's I think she was made in, what does this say? Oh, I can't see. I think she was made in the United States, but she doesn't have she was made before 1990. So she's an 80s bag. So she looks slightly different than my 90s bag, my 90s Stewardess. And of course, you know, the Stewardess bag from the 70s looks different than the 80s Stewardess. But they are some really good bags. They hold a lot. I love them so much. So I'm in the market for looking for a British tan Stewardess. And I like to find stewardesses that are in really good condition. I don't expect to find a Stewardess under $100. I used to say, well, you know, I like to keep my budget to somewhere between 40 and $65. But these days, when it comes to a Stewardess, you're not going to find anything that's under $100. And on top of that, some of the bags that's on the market, you know, it's not even worth $100. But people feel that since it's a vintage Coach Stewardess, that they could command $100. Some of these bags are so bad that the only thing they really should go into the trash, because a lot of these bags have ink marks on them. The cat or the dog has used it for scratching posts. It's been at the bottom of a basement, so it's mildewy and moldy. And you know, people are selling these bags for $100 and more. So you have to be really discretionary when it comes to looking for vintage bags. And I've always been successful. I'm on different sites during the day or at night, and when I see one that's really good, you know, I'm asking for a plethora of more pictures, and then I'm negotiating with the seller to come up with a price that can work for the both of us, benefit the both of us. So it's that brown, that mahogany Stewardess. I didn't have to bathe or anything, because as soon as she came, she looked good. And all I did was I used some Lexol cleaner. I cleaned her, and then I conditioned her a couple of times, and that was that. She was ready to go. She looks good, didn't she? She looks really good. So that was a success story. So I will probably have them somewhere here in the tiny studio in the future. We'll see how that goes. What else has been going on with me? I haven't done any crocheting lately. I need to get back to crocheting. I haven't done any crocheting because I've been so busy getting ready for this upcoming semester with school. And it just takes up a lot of time reading and, you know, doing going over different case conceptualizations and, you know, theories and techniques. So I am working on that as well. But I'll be really in the tiny studio doing something artistic very soon. Um, I'm just relaxing today, and I was thinking about the whole internet stuff going on with Simone Biles and her husband. An interview she did maybe a week or two ago, and her husband said that when he met her, he didn't know who she was, or how he felt that he was the catch in the relationship. And someone pulled up another interview of her saying that they disagree on who's the greatest athlete in their relationship or in the marriage. And a lot of people are going off on Simone Biles. They're going off on her husband, who's an NFL player. And they're just going off because they're like, oh wow, he said that he's the catch, but really she's the catch. And how could she say that that her husband is the catch and all this other stuff. And you know what, as a woman of a certain age, a lot of things I see on the internet, when I look at young people, young women converse amongst each other and the things that they express, I have to remember that I am a mature woman of a certain age. I'm kind of an elder. And so I just look on. I just look on and listen in. But one of the things that we have to remember when it comes to Simone Biles is the fact that she is 25, 26 years of age. She's young. And I remember being her age. And I remember some of the things that I was thinking being a young woman. And we have to allow people to experience their life on their terms and their levels. Sitting back, getting on the internet, trolling this girl, this young woman, because her husband feels that he's the catch and that he's the better athlete or whatever. And that she looks up to him, and that she whatever, and she may really believe that he is the catch if he is treating her with respect and love, and treating her with dignity and all that other stuff. Maybe he is the catch to her. That's what she said, or he said, I don't know. But I think that what we're really missing out here is that every marriage is unique. Every marriage is unique because the two people in it are two different human beings, and all of us have our own quirks and our likes and dislikes, our flaws, and the things that makes us magnificent. So what we have to do is we just have to continue to evolve with it. She's young, he's young, they'll grow and mature, and then they'll see things a little bit differently. The idea is that they both are the catch. Right? Yes, they both are the catch. They fell in love. There's qualities that they loved about each other. Then they felt that they could meld together and become a couple and do this thing called life. They're both the catch. But I'm saying that with my mature my mature self. But I don't know, a lot of things I see on the internet is ridiculous. Let's just face it. When the internet first came out, people were like, I thought it was the greatest thing. Because, I could sit back and connect with different writers and authors. And, it was, really outside of having to go to a book signing or to a poetry reading or something like that, interacting with the community, or interacting with my local community, being, a writer or something like that, a poet, an artist. The internet was a wonderful thing, because then you could interact with artists and poets and, designers from all over the world, and that's what made the internet great. Being inspired, is inspiring other people, getting advice, sharing advice, things like that, sharing opinions and ideas. That is what made the internet great. But then outside of the intellectualism of it all, you have your average person who comes onto the internet who, you know, has all these opinions and thoughts that aren't worth their, aren't worth their, you know, let me just put it like this. You have people who come onto the internet that you wouldn't really hang out with in real life. And these same people have their opinions and judgments and, their ideas of what is right and what is wrong. And you meld all of that together. And for me, it really, really turns me off because I'm like, listen, the internet is a great thing. A lot of information that you can become um, edified with, you can find it on the internet if you do a little research. There's no reason for people to perpetuate ignorance on the internet. I don't know why people do that. When you have a phone, you have a whole computer system in your hand, you have a whole encyclopedia in your hand. All you had to do is do a little research. Let your fingers do the walking, like they used to say with the yellow pages. If you let your fingers do the walking or your voice, you can find out anything you would like to find out on the World Wide Web. And even though that is the case, people still show up. They still show up empty-headed, I don't understand it. Maybe it's because of my, I don't know. I've always been like this because I was also the kid that did not understand why people liked the Three Stooges. I could not understand why people felt that was funny. As a kid, I didn't laugh at the Three Stooges. I thought it was ridiculous. But, that's just me. So, I think that today, I'm going to probably just relax and hang out a little bit. I just want to thank everybody for watching my videos and for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate that. Did you get a chance to make the moisturizer for that I put up in another video? I think it was maybe about a week or so ago. I'm still using it, of course, and it still smells great. It still smells really great. And it smells like roses. I really enjoy it. And my locks they were feeling dry, but like I said, I've been using my moisturizer, and so they've been feeling really good. They have grown so much. Oh my God, my locks have grown within the last few months or so. They've just really been growing. I'm a freeformer, so as you can see, I really don't do anything else to it. I don't retwist at all. So I just let them grow. But because of my hair type and my hair pattern, they usually just grow into the lock. They don't grow outside. My hair doesn't grow outside a lot. Sometimes they do. But basically, eventually, they grow into the lock. I can show you some stuff right now. That's all freeform. It's time for me to wash my hair. It's January. So I usually wash my hair every 4 to 6 months. So it's time for me to wash my hair. And you may say, well, oh my God, why do you take so long to wash your hair? Well, really, I have employment that is remote. So I'm here, in my home office. And I'm very particular about where I have my hair out at. I wear Tams. Matter of fact, I have some sitting right here. Well, one, I wear a lot of Tams like this. So I keep my hair covered a lot. I think I did a video on the benefits of keeping your hair covered. And, when you keep your hair covered, especially if you're out and about, I wear a lot of, dreadlock tubes and stuff. And, when you keep your hair covered, to me, it's no need for you to be running around washing your hair all the time, And it's about that time. So then maybe the next time you see me, um, if I'm, over this cold, you'll see me, and I'll have, my hair be braided, my locks will be braided because I will have washed it. But since making my moisturizer, my hair has been feeling so much better. It's not crunchy. You don't hear it, do you? Because remember the last time you could hear it. My hair is crunchy, but now my hair is not crunchy anymore. It's soft. It feels good to the touch, and I enjoy it. Let me know if you made that formula and used it on your locks, and let me know what you feel, and if it's been a benefit to you. All right then. So this video was basically not about anything. I mean, I'm just trying to get over this flu. I'm telling you, I'm just trying to get over it. Um, I want to thank my daughter-in-law for the jewelry today. She purchased a few sets of earrings for me, and because I really like it. I really dig these big earrings. I really do. Thank you, Janae. She's also responsible for my makeup, the lipstick that I'm wearing. She purchased that for me as well. And I really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting me, Janae. Thank you for supporting Simply Nails Tiny Studio. And this piece that I'm wearing right now, of course, I designed this. I never, you never see me on social media without some type of protective stone on, because I am all about protecting my energy, and I'm all about repelling negativity and repelling evil, as my kids would say. I'm really against it. I'm really into repelling it. So I don't want anything coming up into the tiny studio or into my tiny studio space that has negative, evil, or, crazy intentions. I repel it. And so I believe I have some highlight on here. Yeah, I believe that's highlight, and I can't remember what this is. I just, it's a hematite. Hematite is here. Um, I have lots of tiger's eyes. A lot of tiger's eyes on this. Tiger eyes on this necklace, of course. And I can't remember what this orange stone is. I cannot remember what that is. I made this about 2 years ago, so you can attach this to any piece of jewelry, any piece of uh, cording or something of that nature. So this is something that I made. And so I'm always constantly keeping the crystals on. You may not see it, but it's there. It is there, because I believe, like I said, I believe in protecting my energy, protecting my aura. I believe in all of that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. All right, then. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to crawl back into the bed. But the name of the game for me is consistency, and I like to be consistent. And I just really believe in being consistent, and that's what I'm working on. I'm working on being consistent and following through and pushing through even when I don't feel well, right? Right. So this video, we've talked about what? Coach. We talked about dreads a little bit. And did I already say thank you to my daughter-in-law? I think I did. Thank you, Janae, for the earrings, and thank you for my beautiful purple lipstick. She was able to find me some really great purple matte lipsticks. I really appreciate you. Last week I wasn't on because I was beginning to get a cold, and I had developed a cold sore on my lip. You can't see it now, but it's around here. That should have tipped me off. I was around here joking and stuff about the cold sore, but I really should have. Yeah, there it is, right there. Well, the remnants of it, I should say. But anyhow, thank you, Janae. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to drink my tea and take my tea to my bedroom. And I'm going to crawl into the bed. I have my heater on and I feel toasty, so I am going to put my pajamas on and I'm going to go in my room, crawl into my bed, child, and get under the covers, and that's going to be it. That's going to be it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me in the tiny studio today. I'm your girl, Nell, of course. Do not forget to like and subscribe to Simply Nails Tiny Studio. And I hope you had a really, really great holiday. I hope you were able to relax and hang out with your family or whatever it is that you do during whatever you did during the holiday season. I hope you had a great time and you enjoyed your family and you loved on your family, because that's really important. To love on your family while they are here. Give them their flowers while they are here. That's what's most important. They are physically present where you can touch on them. Tell them that you love them. That's the most important thing. All right, then. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Stop hanging around here, and I'm going to shut everything down, and I'm going to go in my room and get in the bed. And hopefully when I see you again, or when we see each other again, hopefully I will be at least 90% better. That's what we're striving for. But if not, you'll see me. All right, then. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you have any comments or suggestions, please drop down in the comment section and just let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you manage flus and colds. Do you have any hot toddy suggestions? Because my dad had one and I used that and that totally knocked me out. That was good. So if you have any hot toddy suggestions, let me know what they are. And I will check you out, and we will see each other next time here on Simply Nails Tiny Studio. Bye-bye.